Okay, let's go over the icons under the banner, which represent the services pages. So let's go in the back end. The way it's set up is you go into the pages and actually create what we would call landing pages for the services. So for example, the one in the design is this page here. So let's go back in here. This is the page. So here's your title, the main content, and then the image in the content. The title, the content, the image in the content. You can always change the handle if you ever decide to change the title of this page. You can do that by clicking on edit and then change the handle here to make sure that your title on the page matches the actual title of the page that shows up in the browser, which I'm talking about right over here. So in the featured image section is where you would select the icon that will show up under the banner on the main page. So let's go back here. As per your design, we have 5 pages set up. Each of them has its own icon. It's very hard to see because the background for the images is coded into the theme. However, you can upload it or change the actual image that shows up in that little square. So it's very hard to see that it's right here, kind of a white icon on a whitish background. Now let's go ahead and create a page so I can show you how everything is set up. Click on add new, you can click add new here. And it's taking a little while. Let's do test service. We gave it a title. The WordPress would automatically populate a link here with the same extension or slug. Now we'll give it some content. Here's your content. Now to insert your image, all you have to do is click at the beginning of the paragraph, click on add media. Now you can select from the media library the images basically that's already in your media library, or you can click on upload files and then select from your desktop or another library. So let's go ahead and do this. Click on it. Now it has several options. We want it to show up on the left of the text. We don't want any links on the actual image unless you do want it. And then here's your size. This is the original size. You can always select a smaller or a thumbnail, which is really tiny, but this is probably, well, this size is probably the optimal size, which is 46 by 340. So you can do 480 by 340 would be the optimal size, but really you should accommodate any size image. So we'll go ahead with this one, insert into page. There you go. Now make sure to select services template in here from your settings. Now this is the section where you would customize the title that shows up on the home page. As you can see, this is test services, and we can give it any other name. Like for example, I believe the digital strategy is linked to the, not this page, but maybe website optimization. Yes. See, this is the title of the page. Obviously this is too long to show up under the banner, so we gave it a different name and we called it digital strategy or website optimization, sorry. So let's give it a name. Now to break the title into 2 lines, just make sure you click on your enter key. Now show or not show on the home page. As I believe you guys said, you could have more services pages than what shows up on the home page. So this gives you flexibility of whether you want it to populate on the home page or not. So let's just select it to show yes. We'll go ahead and upload our icon. Some of the icons are already in here. You can always upload more if you need to. Let's just choose this one. Set featured image. And I think this is it. Let's go click publish. Now back to the home page. I'm sure it's gonna break the page because this is more icons that we should have. Here we go, home page. So it automatically removes the last icon out of the line so it doesn't break the page. Click on home page title. Here's your excuse me. Here's your page. Now if you want to insert a break line like we had on the other one, all you have to do is click on this little line here, shortcut icon, insert, update. There it is. Now, the way you get the 4 little icons to show up underneath is what you have to do is go into Services tab, create the little paragraph that you want to show up. Let's use, for example, this one. If you click on New Services, this is exactly what you will see. You would give it a name, put your content in here, change the order. The order is how you want it to show up on the page. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick your order, and then you would pick the page to which to attach this. So let's do it to Test Services. You will upload your featured image. This is the little icon shows up right here, and then click on Update. So let's go back to the home page. This is the page we created. Click on it. There it is. We just changed this section here, attach it to a different page, and it shows up on the page. Very easy to do. So then you can create 4 more, or I'm sorry, 3 more, attach them to the same page, and all 4 will show up on the page here. Now let's go back here. Now if you don't want this page to show up on the home page, all you have to do is click No, Update, go back to home page, and now it disappeared and you're back to your original set of icons. Now to delete the page, all you have to do is click on Move to Trash, and the page will be deleted. So let's go back to services and make sure we'll change that one service that we used to show up on this page here. Okay, this is it for the services section. I hope it makes sense. If not, feel free to give us your questions.